This is ANC and you're watching the PotShot.
Good evening. The top news stories this week. MP addresses Parliament on racism, ends up being sexist. Ramdev to join the Aam Aadmi Party, inspired by Kejriwal's yoga moves. Government orders all its MPs to behave themselves so they can pass the budget swiftly. Strangely enough, MPs comply. And now to our main news story this week. Since the remarks, Mr. Yadav has defended himself, saying that, like himself, Abraham Lincoln too had brought up the issue of color discrimination, and he too was trying to do the same thing by bringing up color discrimination faced by Indians in India.
मैं उसमें एक ही बात जोड़ना चाहता हूँ कि इस देश ने बाजार जो है वो दुनिया में बाजार से बचा नहीं जा सकता। मैं मानता हूँ सफेद वाइट चमड़ी वालों को तो यहाँ देख करके आदमी दंग रह जाता है। मैट्रिमोनियल देखो तो उसमें लिखा हुआ गोरी लड़की चाहिए, और साउथ की महिला जितनी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत होती है, जितना उसका बॉडी जो पूरा देखने में यानी इतना हमारे यहाँ नहीं होती, वो नृत्य जानती है।
Please confer to the bill, sir. Saraji.
We are now joined by the spokesperson of the Jholawalas Don't Understand or JDU party, Mr. Jadhav. Sir, thank you so much for joining us today. What is your party's position on the issue?
See, our party's position was clearly explained by our MP. We oppose FDI in insurance, just like we oppose the preference given to fair-skinned people over dark-skinned people. We need to look beyond color. We also need to look at the body.
So, but what does insurance have to do with racism? Why bring it up on during a debate of the insurance bill, among all other things?
See, that's how Parliament functions. If every MP could only address the House on what was the topic of debate, we'd be done with legislative business in a day, and that's not workable. We could pass the budget in the morning and pass the rest in the evening.
But a day, that would be very efficient, right?
That's not how it works, Vivek. I don't know how much you understand, but like if MPs only attended Parliament for a day and finished all the work, then how would you get content for juicy news channels and things like that? You need to have juicy content if news channels like yours have to function.
So you're doing us a favor to society by functioning the way you do. Wonderful. So are you saying that the Parliament functions for the television cameras?
See, so essentially it's like this. So if I am an MP, or like our MP did, we go to Parliament and we say something, and then you media people find it juicy and you get outraged by it. Next day morning, if my MP starts a Twitter account, he's bound to get at least 10,000 followers within like a couple of hours, because he'll be trending before he signed up for Twitter.
But sir, why objectify women to make this point?
See, then now you come to derail the discussion again. This is a discussion solely on the issue of racism. Do not confuse racism with sexism.
So, but it was a sexist remark that he made. Right?
Yes, but like when it comes to dark-skinned people, right? Any remark should be judged as whether it's racist or not first before you consider sexism.
Right.
So otherwise, it doesn't make sense, no, Vivek?
Fair enough. In response to the outrage over racism in India, several companies have come up with innovative programs and schemes to overcome the problems faced by people due to racism. One such company is the Rainbow Insurance and Company.
Okay, sir, tell us about this innovative product. Yes, sir, the mic is on.
Check. Hello. Yes. Hi.
Yeah, talk to the camera.
This is very innovative. First time in India, make in India. We are launching a new scheme, insurance scheme, so that for protection from racism. So every Indian citizen will, I mean not everybody, but whoever wants protection will pay premium every year. You pay premium, and we offer protection against racism. If you face racism, we will post on Twitter for you.
Why Twitter?
Because to create outrage against racism.
So what if it doesn't trend?
If it doesn't trend, then it is not racism.
So why do people need such a policy?
Because see, racism is something that is very dear to our hearts. in our country. And we have recognized this in our country, and also because we've noticed that MPs are constantly, our country's MPs are constantly getting distracted on religious, sexist, racist lines. So we thought, let us make life a little easier for our poor MPs. So we have launched this only for that, and basically it is racism only if it is expressed by those millions of people sitting in the comfort of their homes, scratching their backs while creating a big hue and cry about any issue. So we want, because they are the people that really care about everything. So we are launching this on Twitter so that if they create outrage, then obviously.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very innovative indeed. Racism is like the flu. Everybody is going to catch it someday or the other. Thanks to these new innovations and schemes, MPs can now focus on actually passing bills. That's all for today. This is the PotShot.